let's take a look at the bantamweight tail of the tape. Pretty even, and as we were talking about state championship wrestling, could be a battle of former wrestling stars.
Definitely. These guys match up well, age, height, weight, and even the record. Yeah, a couple more fights maybe for Hugo, but we'll see. Bill's been kind of
he's had a layoff. Yeah, he had a layoff.
So we'll see if ring rust is an issue, if conditioning is an issue. You know, sometimes it's difficult to kind of get back in the highest level competition when you've been out for a little while.
And for Takeuchi, I asked him about his training, and he said the training has been real awesome. Physically, mentally, he's ready to perform. Here we go.
No touch of gloves there.
No, it wasn't. So Hugo will be slightly the taller fighter. He's the one with the beard.
That corner right.
Takeuchi with a good fighting stance, keeps his hands up.
So open style. Nice left hook. He lands right there.
Sure did.
He kind of shakes out a little bit, but
Hugo quick to tie him up there. Knee to the stomach, doesn't hit as he's trying to get inside of Takeuchi. Oh, Takeuchi just laid off a furious left hand.
Good job, good head position by Takeuchi to kind of keep him stiff, kind of upright, and then he's mixing in that dirty boxing and slipping in knees and nice little short hooks there.
Somebody has a cut, I believe it is Hugo, has a cut on the inside of his right nostril, and that could be the continuous popping by Takeuchi right to his nose. That is blood coming out of the nostril. Takeuchi's got some very cat-like reflexes.
Yeah. Really, really loose, you know, relaxed. This is kind of what you want to see, a guy who takes that long layoff. He's not real stiff, not tiring those muscles by being tense. And like Bruce Lee said, you want to tighten just before the point of impact, right? So faster, more powerful punches. You kind of can see he's kind of beat him to the punch. He's putting pressure too, so even if he's not really attacking, I keep on going forward. He's kind of making Hugo work a lot more to kind of evade and escape.
Takeuchi, the more aggressive fighter here in this opening round.
The only thing worried about, his hands kind of open. He gets countered.
Takeuchi trying to give Hugo all sorts of levels. Knocking. That was a little south of the border as Takeuchi's kick finds the cup of Hugo. My cup runneth over.
Or runneth down to the right.
Or reverberates.
Yeah. That was a nice one.
Let's take a look at the replay, but really if the sound isn't up, it doesn't do it justice.
That was very awkward. Normally it's like an inside leg kick kind of does it, but Bill kind of did a over kind of sweeping right kick and kind of landed solid on that. Not your typical groin shot.
And the protocol here is you're allowed 5 minutes to kind of get your wind back, adjust your cup. Purely unintentional, as fighters will tell you.
Yeah, I think he's trying to chop that thigh, come over the top, chop that thigh. Got a good angle on it too. Nice variety of striking by Bill Takeuchi. Very impressive.
Bill is very anxious to get this thing going, and it does. Nice left jab by Takeuchi. Perhaps trying to work on that right nostril of Hugo where the blood is coming out of it. Tries to attack the knee. And it seems that it is Hugo who's doing the run around. Oh, and a big flurry right there by Takeuchi. Great combination, found its mark.
Kind of snuck in that left hook as he's kind of coming in.
Both fighters training kicks. None are finding the mark. Overhand right. Takes it one leg. Can't get it down. Just great takedown defense by Takeuchi. Big kick. Big right hand. Another left. Elbow. Another elbow by Takeuchi.
Nice body shot. Nice digging body shot. He's got great head position. An underhook. Forehead in the head there. Makes it very, very difficult for Hugo to kind of counter that and get a good position.
Trying to foot stomp right there is Takeuchi. Or pop to the face. Another pop.
He's doing a good job even in the clinch. He's kind of slipping punches even within that clinch, avoiding that damage from that little counter punches while they're in dirty boxing position.
And if you're Hugo right now, you just want to negate those punches coming in. Trying to tie up Takeuchi's arm, which he does.
Takeuchi's got a nice underhook there. He got good forehead position. Exactly where he wants to be. This body, killing his body.
Just killing. Shots to the body.
Nice
that's
knee.
a big knee. Takes his man down. Oh, that's another right knee right to the eye. Boy.
Nice body shots.
Woo.
Open up a cut right in his face.
And if you're Takeuchi here, you're just trying to finish strong here.
Nice elbows.
Great elbows. Oh, just laying down the lumber now to the head and to the body. As we hear the bell sound. And
what a finish.
Justin Hugo is a bloody mess as he goes to his corner. That was a great last 60 seconds for Bill Takeuchi.
Takeuchi did a good job at not only going for the head, he went to the body, and the body was hurting him. He dropped him also at the body, had to kind of move away. You can see the body language kind of move after he hit him a couple good solid shots to the body. Mixing up whatever ring rust that we thought was going to appear, hasn't appeared yet. And he looks sharp as ever, like he fought last month.
As we take a look at the replay here, as he has him up against the cage, doing punches, doing elbows, and a little bit later on, maybe in the replay, you'll just see the knees that did awesome damage to Justin Hugo.
Nice job at using that head position, seeing those punches come. He slips it. He's so close. There's that body punch. Just kind of digging that body back and forth. Nice knee.
Oh, that was a big one right there.
Good sprawl whizzer there, too. Stop that last desperation shot.
Ooh, so Bill Takeuchi showing no signs of ring rust from being kind of out of competitive MMA for 2 years. He would seem to get ready for fights, he said, but those fights would drop off, and that's kind of typical here in the local scene.
It is. It's very difficult, especially a guy his caliber. The fighters, as you get better in a pro, they're very, very picky on who they fight. There's not a lot of pros here, they're mixing up different weight classes. And he said he's been concentrating his career in construction, so working a lot of hours there as well.
Well, now you can see why some people want to duck Bill Takeuchi, because this guy has all the skills. Has a lot of power too.
Yeah, very, very polished. Nice left hook.
Wow.
Yeah. Usually when the guy shakes it off, that means it hurt. Yeah. I don't know why guys do that.
So Hugo, the one with the beard, he's pretty marked up on the right side and on the left nostril. Check that as the right nostril, and the left side he's pretty marked up. He's got some blood just all over his face.
Yeah, the cut is a little bit outside, so it doesn't look like he's going to run in his eye, so that shouldn't be an issue. But you definitely see visible damage that Takeuchi's been giving him, even on his body. The discoloration of the body from the body shots.
Just see Takeuchi just is in well control of this fight, just taking it where he wants to go.
I like that head movement. He kind of comes in, giving like a moving target as he kind of stalks his opponent.
Oh,
nice right hand.
Boy, and now he is trying to bring down the punches now. Oh, a big forearm and a hammer fist. Blood is streaming out of the cut over the eye of Justin Hugo. Another punch. He might have hit the canvas on that one. Oh, and a body shot right to the solar plexus.
Yeah, good job of being smart in the guard and not kind of giving up a quick submission as well.
I'm telling you, Justin Hugo's in a world. He's in a world of hurt right now. Oh, and another big right hand. He's just punishing his opponent. Oh, combination. Hammer fist. Good job by Hugo just to get up. He was in the death position just seconds ago.
Good job of scrambling. They got in.
Oh, and now Hugo has some renewed energy. As Takeuchi says, bring it on. Hugo trying to dig deep for some motivation because he has just been pummeled.
I think he rallied himself. Hugo trying to turn this fight back to his favor.
An excellent job as he single leg takedown and a great sprawl defense by Takeuchi. And now he stands up and he just drops it with a right hand and a left hand and another right.
Good hip pressure by Takeuchi right here. Got good posture, generating a lot of power with his punches. Up there, bicep control. Grind that head.
Grind it right in as he's right in Hugo's guard, and he could just do some heavy damage here if Hugo doesn't tie up those fists.
Good job also as breathing. You see him in the guard. He's punching, he's breathing, he's punching, he's breathing. Very, very good strategy to kind of keep that energy replenished. He's taking his time, picking his shots.
Oh, those elbows are killing Hugo.
Good quality shots.
Nice. Oh, and that just opened up a huge gash. Woo. Oh, the blood is all over the place.
Yeah, control those hips, keep those hips square. Oh, yeah, sprawling out now.
Oh, another elbow. Any more blood out there, and the blood bank is going to come calling.
That's right.
Oh, man, he's just punishing his man.
He's got that left elbow dialed in.
He sure does. Oh, and another one. How much more can he take?
Oh, slipping on the blood over
there.
there.
I have never seen so many elbows just... He's trying to hold his arms down. A big, deep breath by both fighters. But the fighter in trouble is the guy on the ground, and he's a bloody mess. As we have 20 more seconds of this pain for Justin Hugo.
And Justin's kind of seen it, but he's kind of taking a break here and breathing.
Justin Hugo told me one of the reasons why he got into mixed martial arts is that he was bullied as a kid. Well, he's being bullied right now by Takeuchi. And there's the bell of a bloody second round. Wow. Holy cow. He is a mess.
Incredible performance. Good positioning, great choices of elbows, ripping him open with those elbows as well. And also, again, good job at breathing. I always see guys, what happen, they get excited, they start going after the guy, they stop, they forget to breathe, you know? And then they start their body starts shutting down. Bill is doing a good job of just kind of keeping that posture. You see those hips going forward, pressing. As those legs come up, he's saving his arms in a great position, getting that posture, resetting himself, and then going for damage. Very, very smart fighter. Shot, nice overhook wizard to block that leg coming in, and that's probably the worst thing he could have done is sit the guard right there.
Boy, he just scored with lefts and rights, and when he was in Hugo's guard, right there, he would stop, breathe, hit, stop, breathe, and hit. Yeah. Very smart fighter.
It's a well-coached fighter right there.
So I don't know what the corner crew did for Hugo. If they were able to stem the blood there. Yeah. Because there's a lot of blood coming out.
Wally Carvalho is the cut man. He did a good job, looks like, so far. Cleaned him up, got him ready.
Hugo showed some life there at the end of the second round.
He did. He kind of did a little war cry and got himself back in the game here. Nice combo. And that right might have stuck in there.
Leg kick.
Hugo's doing a lot better job this round here. He's got his second win, and like he's kind of sitting back a little bit. Kind of resting those arms, seems like.
A lot of salve over the right eye of Hugo. That's just holding in the blood.
Yeah.
Big miss by Hugo. Oh,
nice.
That snuck in. Oh, that hurt him. That hurt him. Wow, that was a big right hand. And Hugo is hurt. Whoa, my God, he's a little wobbly up there as he's listing left and right in the center of the ring.
Trying to mix it up a little bit. Takeuchi did a good job at sometimes they sucker you in, right?
Oh,
nice right hand, it drops him.
As he stands over him like Muhammad Ali.
Oh.
And he's talking it to him, too.
Talking some trash,
Talking trash, too. Just dropped him as Hugo comes down with a couple of combinations.
He was a tough kid. Nice body shot. Nice right hand over the top of it, right in that temple.
Trying to do the single leg takedown. And what a great balancing act by Takeuchi, just on one foot, balancing and still throwing bombs.
Nice underhook
and
switch. And
Takeuchi, what a great switch. And now, in half guard, he's in a very familiar position in this fight as he can now rain down some terror on Hugo.
He's covering up his mouth here, kind of hinder the breathing.
Can you do that?
I don't think you're not supposed to, but I don't think the referee's going to get involved with all that blood over there. We can say is right next to you. You can smell the sense of the blood smell coming in. Nice smell by Takeuchi.
The full mount, and is the end near for Justin Hugo as nice the body shot just hitting that kidney in the face, in the mouth, in the ear. Is Dane Ferruta still letting him go? The elbows keep running down. Oh,
that was a powerful.
Oh my goodness. Dane Ferruta right there, third man.
He is turning to his side, trying to escape. We'll see if Buzz kind of sits up and they'll kind of put him on his back and start raining punches. Huge shot.
God. And that's it. That's it. Woo. That is it. Right over us as Bill Takeuchi.
Let's keep that blood on you, Bill.
I know. Don't drip it out on us. Don't drip it on us as he looks to his fans.
He's back.
And all concerned right now for Justin Hugo, as both fighters are a bloody mess. But for Takeuchi, it's more of Hugo's blood on him.
He's back. Well, incredible performance.
Yeah, Takeuchi's last fight, November of 2015, where he defeated Jeff Carson by rear naked choke, and that long layoff hasn't done anything to build Takeuchi's game.
No, he's a young guy too. Sometimes, it preserves his body instead of going out and punishing. This is where he is kind of. This is where the kind of talking starts right here.
Yeah, stood over him like Muhammad Ali and Sonny Liston.
There's that mount position. And you see that underhook that kind of stopped him from turning belly down. And while he's got that underhook to stop turning belly down, he's working that body and damaging that body to the point he had to turn back to mount to avoid that.
And then a lot of what Hugo saw all fight long was hammer fists and
Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for these two warriors. Referee Dane Faruka calls a stop to this contest at 3 minutes and 53 seconds of the third round for your winner and new X1 World Bantamweight Champion, Bill Takeuchi.
So Bill Takeuchi runs his record to now 4-0. He's undefeated, both as an amateur and as a professional. And boy, that layoff didn't do him any harm. He came out with a vengeance, and he just worked Hugo to a bloody pulp.
Very, very sharp standing, great ground, great positioning, paced himself. Phenomenal performance.
And he's taking home some hardware. Let's hear from him.
Bill, fantastic performance. Congratulations. Very dominant performance. Tell us about the training camp that went into this performance tonight.
Well, I just trained with my friend Dustin in the backyard. Calisthenics in dog doodle. And my jiu-jitsu coach are there. And Mad Tiger Academy. My dad, Sean. And this is a long time coming. I had a lot of people helping me out. 808 Top Team, Ronald John, Ray Cooper, Braddah, Elite MMA, all those guys. Thank you.
Bill Takeuchi, ladies and gentlemen, your new X1 World Bantamweight Champion.
Ready to do battle for the X1 middleweight title as we take a look at the tail of the tape between these two middleweights. It seems that Brewster, as we just saw him live, will be the bigger middleweight.
Definitely bulkier, but Sala is nice and tall and lean. He's very, very quick, and he uses his that tall, lean ability in both the striking and in the grappling as well. He's very, very slick on the ground, and is very elusive standing up.
The last time Salih Sproat took on a veteran of the armed forces was in 2011 when he knocked out Colin Gonzalez in the first round. Colin Gonzalez, a member of the Air National Guard. Here we go for the middleweight title. Sproat, the southpaw, quickly tries to tie him up.
Tries to under a little back trip. Oh, nice right hand that lands.
Oh boy, Sproat just landed a big right hand. Combination. Oh, a couple of shots to the body. Has Brewster backed up. The Cowboy is pouring it on.
Yeah, a great body shot in that exchange there.
Brewster tired up.
When he comes in, you see his hands are down, so his head's open. He comes over the top. You gotta be careful of that overhand right.
Oh, and he goes down. Salih Sproat now gonna try to ring down the punches on Brewster. Brewster trying to fend off the attack. Punching. Almost. Did he tap out?
Yeah, that's why he tapped out.
He tapped out. Salih Sproat is the new X1 World Middleweight Champion.
He lands some extremely hard shots right at the ear, right behind the ear.
That was right in front of us. Brewster fell, and those shots were big time to his ear.
Incredible power.
Salih Sproat is back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. What a powerful performance from the kid from Molokai. Let's take a look at the replay. It was quick.
Nice slip. Little right hook counter. Landed that hand too. Did a good job too. Is like when his head is down, started looking for the body. If he couldn't get it, start swinging around, trying to measure that distance. He did good kind of rope-a-dope too, avoiding a lot of punches. Did Brewster until he kind of went to the ground, went right to the mounted position. You can see these lashes land hard shots. We talked about this in the rules. The rule, as long as the glove touches the ear, it's not considered the back of the head. Yeah, it was a great clarification in the back of the head. You see that big mouse right below the left eye.
Meaning that he was connected.
Definitely, it was powerful shots.
The Cowboy puts on his hat, and he is the new champion. Mission accomplished for Salih Sproat. Wow, what an impressive performance. Let's hear the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, Referee Dane Ferruta calls a stop to this contest at 50 seconds of the very first round. For your winner by knockout, he is the new X1 World Middleweight Champion, the Molokai Cowboy, Saleh Sproat.
So Saleh Sproat puts on the belt of a champion, improves his professional record to 7-2, and he's taking home some hardware back to Molokai. Hey, Senator, how you doing, Bennett?
Saleh, congratulations. What an incredible return to the cage. What's going through your mind right now?
I'm just happy to be able to put it together and showcase my skills. Thank you everybody who supported me, you know who you are.
Ladies and gentlemen, a man of a few words, Saleh Sproat.
As we take a look at the tail of the tape between these two lightweights, Gonzalez a little older and the taller fighter, but pretty much an even matchup.
Definitely two guys at the start of their career. We'll see what this is the big stage to see if they kind of rise to the occasion.
Our third man in the ring will be Dane Ferruta.
Ready? Break corner ready? We go, boys. Fight!
So Gonzalez will be in the dark black trunks. Myers in the black and gray trunks. Pretty evenly match between these two. Gonzalez doing a short combination to start off the bout.
Nice little right hook there.
Left himself open as they tie up.
They're feeling the fighters out, so it was like kind of like light little test kicks, and you're open to a counter right.
In these 3 5-minute rounds, how much do you kind of feel out your opponent in the first round?
Because these guys are pretty new to the pro level, and you're probably going to see that maybe possibly in the entire first round here. Rafael starts firing off as soon as they say that.
Yeah. You see why he's called machine gun is they go up against the cage there.
Throwing, but he's also looking. A lot of guys kind of close their eyes are trying to just fire out. You can kind of see him definitely aiming for his mark, trying to catch that chin.
Gonzalez, who has his man up against the cage, had a 4-4 amateur record before he turned pro, just back in June. Been quite active, getting 2 pro fights in 2 months. This would be his third in 3 months.
And for a guy that does a,
Oh, nice right hand by Meyer.
You got to Jackson Winklejohn. You have so many fighters there. I'm sure it's pretty hard to get fights, or you got to kind of take them on yourself, or hopefully have a good manager kind of push fights for you.
Wild swings by Gonzalez. Straight right hand by Meyer. It's a little bit of a bruise or some redness below the right eye. Is that some blood trickling down? Oh, big right hand. Oh, good job by Gonzalez just to get up. Looked like he was going to the mat.
Straight punch is kind of doing well.
And I can see that is a gash below the right eye of Juan Gonzalez, who is now fighting up against the cage. Gonzalez just tries to wipe a little bit of the blood away. A lot of redness there under the right eye.
He's doing a good job at countering, landing that right in that eye too.
If you're Myers, you just paint a bullseye there, right for the right eye. Hopefully you can catch him with the left. Yeah, see, he's trying to do that, but nicely blocked by Gonzalez.
Right hand there by Gonzalez.
Oh, and a throwdown by Gonzalez and a bull rush right up against the cage.
Nice follow with that double leg.
Now there's Gonzalez. A little bit of payback as Meyer flips him over. As Gonzalez wanted to rein in some punches, and Meyer said, I'll have none of that.
A little too aggressive, that top section. You know, he didn't secure his position instead of punching. Did a good job at securing top position. Now let's see if he can cause some damage.
As he is half guard now.
He's got a little butterfly hook, which is that left leg underneath the thigh. He can use it to lift, create some space if he needs to, maybe sweep. Did a good job tying up that right arm of Kaeo Morales. That's the power hand right there.
Elbow by Meyer, doesn't hit. Now he's in the full guard.
Looks like he's setting up a triangle here. If he pushes that hand down, he's going to step over with that left leg over the top.
You know, we mentioned that Donald Cerrone was in Gonzalez's corner, but I don't hear any type of coaching going on. I actually hear a pin drop in here.
Yeah. I think everybody's kind of intent here.
But all concern for Gonzalez would be the cut under his right eye right now as he rolls over. And now he is in a dominant position. Starting to throw down some punches, looking for the up kick.
Nice pass. Good posture. He's going to go to the mount pretty soon, I think.
He's got side control, trying to get a mount. But time is winding down here in the first round, first of three.
Oh, nice little right hook.
Good opening round for Myers and Gonzalez. Both trading good punches. A couple of takedowns.
Position here, but a lot of good exchanges.
Let's take a look at a replay of some of the action from round one.
Nice straight right. Get that laser focus on that.
I was just checking to see if the cut came before that, and it certainly did. Might have caught him with the glove. Might have ripped his eye. Here's the takedown.
Rush, yeah, he did a good job at tying up those legs, securing that takedown, getting in top position.
Well, you know, I asked Gonzalez before the fight. He says he wanted to finish Meyer in the first round. Well, that prognostication did not come true. Because we're ready for round number two. Gonzalez from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and Meyer from the Hamakua Coast on the Big Island. Glad you're watching wherever you are on Spectrum Pay-Per-View. Russell Shimoka along with Mike Unzuka. This is X1 48. Live from the Blaisdell. Gonzalez in the dark black, Meyer in the black and gray.
See if Meyer goes back to those straight rights at counter. He's going to try to time that kick. Extremely successful in that first round. Maybe those leg kicks are starting to kind of take its toll.
Oh, just missed with that right hand. Two youngsters in the ring right now. Third professional fight for Gonzalez. Second pro fight for Meyer. Stuck in a right hand right there, did Gonzalez. Meyer actually had a very good amateur record at 5-1. A purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu that he takes over there on the Big Island.
Seemed pretty neutral in the clinch. Nobody's really getting an advantage. Oka's doing a good job at throwing those straight rights and landing.
Quite the boxer was Meyer in his younger days. Competed in the Golden Gloves.
Gonzalez has a really stiff jab. Really, really good jab. He needs to go back to those leg kicks.
A tie-up, a knee to the, might have caught him in the cup. And Dane Ferruta calls a timeout in the action. Might have been a knee right to the groin area. And just by the look of Meyer's face, it was. So the protocol here is they'll have up to 5 minutes, right?
Yes, 5 minutes to recover. And pretty sure he should be able to go on here.
So after the knee, a little south of the border, good sportsmanship exhibited by both fighters, and we're back to action here. Oh, and a big right hand right there found the face of Gonzalez.
You know, Meyer's not doing. He's not checking any of those kicks. So every one of those leg kicks are landing. And as the fight goes on, he's going to lose his mobility, possibly lose some power in his hands. He can't push off of that back right leg or left leg.
Oh, a big knee right to the jaw of Meyer. Good knee by Gonzalez. Blood is coming down from the cut under the right eye of Gonzalez. I was just going to say, for a boxer, Meyer just wasn't moving a lot, just staying stationary right in front of his opponent.
Yeah, could be fatigued. I think the difference between these guys, like 3-minute rounds in amateur and then going to 5s, they could still be acclimating themselves and learning how to pace themselves with the action intensity.
That was a big left hand by Meyer right on the chin of Gonzalez. As Gonzalez now goes for a shoot attempt, but he pins his man up against the fence.
He's got his hands clenched. You're able to pull him off. Nice balance. Usually clinch the hand behind is very difficult to stop that takedown. They did a good job at kind of creating space. The hand slipped out. Trying to use that underhook to elevate. And spin out there.
Do it! Do it!
Oh, big left hand. Found the chin of Meyer. You're very right. He has a very stiff jab as he landed that one.
Very, very powerful.
Well, as with anything, with young professionals, I mean, there's a learning curve, there's a learning process that all fighters have to go through. And it's a good thing you're doing it against someone who has of equal experience, not being thrown into the wolves with a guy who has like 12 or 15 professional fights.
Definitely. I think this is a really, really well matched up fight here. You know, both guys a good stand up. They're kind of negating each other against the fence and in the clinch. You know, both are kind of losing some position on the ground, but you know, and that looks a little bit slippery. And they're scrambling well too.
15 seconds left to go here in round number 2. Let's see who finishes very strong here to end the round. A lot of punches thrown, but not a lot of scoring there right at the end. But the knee did get in there.
Definitely. Yeah. That was good head movement. Avoided a lot of punches by that head movement. See these fighters slowly, you know, slowing down a little bit this round. Some aggression, but a lot of those punches there are missing, except for a little left hook going in. Nice left hook right there.
Yeah, that was that left hand. And then the sprawl attempt against the fence. So Meyer, 28 years old, trying to improve his professional record to 2-1. And Gonzalez trying to keep perfect as well, as this will be the third And final round, and we'll get a round of applause from the crowd here at the Blaisdell, and we'll get the fighting action now that all the pleasantries are over with. Oh.
Nice right hand. Goes back to that. Right hand has been working well in the first round.
Got him again. Nice combination there by Meyer. Starting to perk up here in the third round. Those leg kicks that you mentioned by Gonzalez were very effective in rounds 1 and 2. Let's see if he goes back to that. Trying to do a push kick.
I'm not too worried about the counter. Meyer's been doing a good job at countering that leg kick. So might be a little gun shot with that leg kick now. Ooh, nice.
One thing that hasn't bothered Gonzalez thus far is that little cut that he sustained in the first round right under the right eye. It seems that Meyer just hasn't taken full advantage of it.
Well, he's doing a good job. He is throwing punches and bunches. Yeah, you can kind of tell that's a well-bred boxer. Instead of just pawing out one, he's mixing up his levels, changing the punches from straights to hooks, doubling up on his jab.
And speaking with Meyer, he talked about some of the big inspirations for him to get into the MMA game, as he just took a nice right hand from Gonzalez. Really looked up to the Big Island fighters like Ross the Boss Ibanez and Mike Aina, guys who were both role models inside and outside the ring for MMA.
Two great guys. They're great fighters, but even greater guys outside the ring.
Absolutely. We'll actually see Ross the Boss Ibanez coming up. He'll be in the corner of Mizuguchi, Russell Mizuguchi, who comes from the Big Island.
You guys just having fun out there.
Yeah, they sure are. Not surprising he would try that type of kick. He's been slipping a lot on the logo there.
You guys are trying to find each other's chins, man. Sneaks into the uppercut there.
Gonzalez going back to the jab. Nice body shot there by Meyer. Oh, left himself open. Caught a little bit of the ear there.
It's a nice long.
Oh!
Nice straight right back there.
Wow. Whoa.
Acknowledge.
Yeah. Gonzalez acknowledged it. That found its mark. Oh. Gonzalez got a nice little left hand there.
That leg kick counter right.
I think these two fighters are just content with just having this to stand up. Fight went to the ground only in the first round. After that, it has pretty much been stand and bang.
90 seconds. 90 seconds. Go.
Snuffing a little hook there. There's also a nice long hook. Been trying it for a while. On the break.
Attempt to take Meyer down right there.
Nice combo.
Oh, that was right up against his right eye, right where that cut is. Good scoring by Meyer.
Nice left hook.
Well, Meyer is a cook on the Big Island. I'm sure he'd like to serve up a little Hawaiian hospitality here.
Put on some nice lead. Nice left hook.
Takedown attempt by Gonzalez, says Meyer has, what he has done all fight long is great defense as they do go to the ground.
Oh, nice sweep.
Good switch, trying to get his back. Here's Meyer.
Good job scrambling out. Fully secured his position. Crowd's getting involved right here.
Yeah, 10 seconds left.
Nice.
Now they're going to go. Oh, that's a big left hand. Oh, both fighters swinging for the fences and another right swap in there. And they can't even hear the bell as the bell sounds. And they put on an excellent slugging exhibition right at the end.
What a great finish, man. These guys are finished.
Holy
Finish
cow.
strong, man. Finish strong.
That was a great finish. Kind of woke up this crowd, woke us up.
Yeah. It's nothing better for our guys like tired from the second going to third, and the crowd kind of gets involved and energizes these two guys, and they definitely delivered.
I think you. Let's take a look at the replay. Hopefully, it's at the last couple of seconds of the fight here. This is going to be earlier in the round.
Feeling out that left hook there.
Yeah. He scored a couple of times, did Mike? Here's the final 15 seconds of the fight as both fighters letting their fists fly.
Stiff jab again.
Ooh. Was that right? Well, this wasn't the last, it was maybe the last round. Let's hear the decision.
After 3 hard-fought rounds, the judges have scored this contest for your winner by unanimous decision, Juan Gonzalez. And a round of applause for Kaeo, Meyer.
So Juan the Demon Gonzalez runs his record to 2-0 with a decision win over Kaeo Meyer.
Fantastic win, gritty win over a tough opponent. What do you think about your performance tonight?
I mean, great fighter. I already told him right now I want to do it again. So
How many of you want to see that again? How about we maybe do one more round right now?
Easy for him to say, huh?
all right, guys. I want to thank, of course, Cowboys Cerrone. Last year, I've been living at the BMF Ranch, and it totally changed my life, man. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you.
Juan Gonzalez, ladies and gentlemen.
Championship bout for the welterweight championship of X1 as we take a look at the tail of the tape between these two combatants. Bennett with tons of experience, but has Father Time caught up to him.
Correct. 37 is kind of off to kind of keep yourself, but look at his body. Looks like he's in great shape. Got the six-pack. And we'll see. He's always been stronger than guys at his size, but that's usually at 155. Doesn't want to shake hands.
Some of the crazier things he has done, you alluded to, jumping off the cage. He is mugged for the camera while the match is going on. It's going to be interesting if he can weather the storm here from Braddah Cooper.
He's definitely got the best grow in MMA, too.
Oh,
nice right hand.
Starts the show with a big right hand.
The clinch. He'll try to trip. Oh, nice elevation.
Wow. You know, Bennett is known for his booyah horse slam, and he just got booyahed right there. Remember we told you about the wrestling prowess of Braddah Cooper. He hasn't had to use a lot of it because he's been knocking guys out with lightning speed.
Probably a good strategy because Crazy Horse is known for his power as well. A lot better to kind of keep that top position. Good strategy there.
In fact, in the 21 submissions, let's say the 33 losses that he's had, he's been submitted 21 times. So that's 60% of his losses has been by submission.
Probably going to try to pass that guard, pump the knee down. Kind of an awkward little half guard position. Normally you hook with that right leg instead of that top left leg. Oh, looks like he's trying to got a guillotine. Gonna start cranking from this position.
Can he finish it right here? He's got the hook. No signal from Bennett yet.
This is a very difficult position to finish.
And he did the right thing of just rolling over. As now Bennett taking some shots to the midsection of Cooper.
He's turning his chin into the ribs. Now, the more Braddah pulls him in, the more he gets the chin in his ribs.
Trying to squeeze his head out, and he did. He got out right into Cooper's guard.
Now we'll see what kind of guard Cooper has. He hasn't been on his back a lot.
Oh.
Such a powerful wrestler, great scrambler. Then has to kind of create some space here, get his arms back.
Well, back in March, Cooper made a trip down to Guam, where he lost the fight, if you couldn't imagine that, to a Korean down on Guam, and he lost by anaconda choke. And I just asked him what went wrong there. I just made a mistake, left his neck out, and he took full advantage of it. But you're right, Mike Mizuguchi. You never hardly see Cooper on his back.
Yeah, this is going to be a test, yeah. Every fight you want to test yourself and get better. And that's the problem with having such success with those quick finishes. You kind of like, you do all this training, you do all this preparation, and you're not exactly sure where it is. You don't get any type of experience in the cage by implementing all these techniques.
Right from this position, as we've seen videotape of Bennett, he likes to grab his opponent right here and pick him up and do what they call the booyah horse slam. Right from there, he throws people up against the cage. I saw him one flip a guy right into the post.
He probably doesn't want to do that here. He's going to give great opportunity to kind of scramble up. He's going to try to see if he can kind of sneak himself, wall walk himself up to the cage, maybe post that hand up. Now he's got that underhook. He's going to place that left hand on the ground. See him post some stuff up. I think once he kind of releases that hand, Bennett's going to start, laying that right hand. Try to sweep right there. Nice body shot.
Oh, it just missed with that right hand. Catch your breath a little bit. Another kick. Oh, that rock best. Oh, and a swinging left hand. He's taking his back. Oh, he's got a hit. A heel lock.
Knee bar. It's a knee bar.
A knee bar.
Yeah, he needs to turn himself out or untangle himself. Little low. Oh, he tries the inside heel. He doesn't have the best position with the legs.
And he gives it up. What he wants to do, he wants to punish Bennett now. As he now pulled out. Trying to choke him out. Trying to choke him out. You see the strain on Bennett's face.
He's straightening his legs out, trying to sneak himself to the side. Trim himself out to the side, get an angle. He's not usually trying to get that left hand into the pull.
Oh, Bennett. Oh, nice switch over. Great sweep. Good turn of events here. That's a good veteran. That's a wily veteran.
That is. Because normally you'd see it. He got that hand, pull the wrist down to create space, but I think what he wants to do is have Braddah extend his body so much, made it easy to kind of roll and take the top. Now he's in the same position he was before. He's got that wrist. Normally you kind of step over that, look for a triangle.
Ten seconds left. As Cooper tries to finish hard with a couple of hard shots to Bennett's face. Oh, and Bennett got in a stiff right hand. And that's the end of round number one.
Definitely an interesting round. Now that see Cooper on his back, 2 instances, attacking some submissions.
Very unfamiliar positioning for Ray Cooper. He's used to coming out and dictating the tempo of the fight, usually the time of the fight, as we take a look at the replay from round number one.
There's that body lock clinch. He's just going to grab him. Nice little hip heist. Drops him down. Immediately tries to go to the mount position. Crazy did a good job at keeping his knee up. Give me Felony now.
Felony, yeah.
I just love Crazy Horse.
I loved it too. And if you call him Crazy Horse, he gets very upset.
Oh, yeah.
And there you saw some of the fisticuffs that Cooper came up after he got up off the deck. So very interesting round. Very hard to score in that particular fight. But this is 5-minute rounds, so
conditioning's going to be a key. You know?
If Cooper thought he was going to walk all over this one, he's got a fight on his hands. High kick, doesn't hit it smart. Cooper throwing
nice body shots.
Boy, hit it. Oh, a knee. Felony.
Coming back. Nice head kick.
Hands down. Felony went right down with a kick to the head. And Cooper followed up with a punch and then an elbow. Up kick by Bennett. Oh, and a big right hand as he gives up the back to Cooper. Cooper now tries another choke, can't get it in.
He's got the back mount here. He wants to try to free that left hand, attack the neck with the left hand, if possible, because he got that good one-on-one with that right arm. Oh, he's trapping a leg.
Yeah.
Looking for the foot. There's a foot lock. He crosses the leg. There's a foot lock there. Cooper released it. Oh, here comes the head and arm choke.
There it comes. Deep breathing by Bennett.
He's got his hand in here like this.
He had a choke before, but he gave it up. Can he finish him this time? Is Bennett wise just to sit there?
Yeah, he doesn't have optimal position right here. Yeah, so he inserted his hand there to kind of create space and protect the other side of his neck. And you kind of see Cooper felt he didn't have it.
He'd rather give up a face shot than rather get choked out.
Definitely. It's worth it if you abandon ships on that.
So now, Cooper in the full mount now. Going to lean on him a little bit. There's the elbow. Are they talking? Are they talking smack there?
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know if Bennett has anything to talk about.
To me, a guy who has that many fights, this is the kind of time that the experience comes in handy. He's in a terrible position. He's keeping us cool. He's trying to breathe underneath there, looking for an opportunity to make something happen. He's trying to control that posture to minimize that damage.
Also, just try to weather the storm here. Let Cooper the one to expend energy.
Correct. Bring this into the later rounds because, usually Cooper hasn't gone. Oh, nice scramble there. Got back to his feet. Almost took the top position.
Deep breath by Cooper. Wow, that was a big breath. Mouth open.
May not be a good sign.
That's it! That's it! Fight over! Cooper retains the belt.
Just when he thought he was getting tired, he turns over that left hook. That was a great performance by Charles Bennett as well, though. Great ring savvy, control, took the top position on a guy who's the wrestler.
He's still kind of in la-la land as Braddah Cooper successfully defends his X1 welterweight championship belt. And wow, what a big left hand to send Bennett down for the count. Good sportsmanship exhibited by both guys.
I think Bennett's more, given an opportunity and get caught with that left hand when he's doing so well. Uh-oh. What's happening here?
What's happening there? He grabbed the jersey of Kevin Yoshida. What was he doing there?
He's worried about the stoppage, that's why.
Is that what he's complaining about?
I think so. He didn't realize he was knocked out.
You mean he's been robbed?
He's gonna see the video and realize that the referee did a good job at stopping the fight. Because even when Kevin Yoshida went in and stopped the fight, he kind of was like reaching for those legs. We'll see.
So that was the big shot.
Left hook right there.
There it is right there. And he just finishes them off. Good job by Kevin Yoshida.
You can see he really wasn't his wits about him. That was a good stoppage.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for these two warriors.
There's that short left hook. Boom, boom. Head rocked back.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Kevin Yoshida calls a stop to this contest at 2 minutes and 48 seconds of the second round. For your winner by TKO, and still the X1 World Welterweight Champion, Braddah Cooper.
Brother Boy runs his record to now 13-3 as he keeps the belt. Doesn't even want to put it on. And we'll hear from the champion.
Great. That was an amazing fight. I'm going to give you the mic. You say whatever you want to your fans, to the people of Hawaii and the fans of X1.
My wife, my kids, I love you guys. My mom, there, my family. You guys put it up for me. You guys was there for me. And I love you guys. It's the bottom of my heart. All you guys, my whole family. I love all you guys. And to Charles Bennett, thank you for coming on and challenging me. This guy's a game opponent. He's been fighting for forever since I was in my mom's womb. This guy's an animal. Telling you right now, he fought the best of the best. Okay? Give him respect. He took the fight to me. Okay? One of my toughest fights I had yet. He's the man right there. I'd like to thank Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. And this belt is staying here till I get to the UFC. And when I get to the UFC, all those 170s, you guys going down, that's my belt.
Charles, you have over 60 fights on your resume. You came in tonight and you were not intimidated at all by the power of Ray Cooper. Well, how do you feel about your performance tonight?
What happened? What happened? I don't remember what happened.
Listen, this guy took this fight last minute at a higher weight. He fights at 145 and 155. So listen, can we invite you back to fight at 155 and 145? Who would like to see Charles Bennett back in the cage?
Man, fuck y'all. Hey, I love y'all, Hawaii. Yeah, I took this fight. I know I'm stronger than a lot of these Rudy poots out here, so that's why I took this fight at 170. I weighed in at 156 or some shit. But hey Ray, you still a bitch.
Felony Charles Bennett, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, take a look at the tail of the tape, and holy cow, there's a quarter ton of humanity inside the cage.
There's heavyweights, and then there's super heavyweights. These guys are definitely super heavyweights. Yeah. Let's not stop at 265. Let's go up.
Third man in the ring is Kevin Yoshida, and he's got to be aware of where the fighters are in the ring, and sometimes you don't want two bodies colliding on him, as Paco has that signature wild hair. And let's hear the super heavyweights go standing and banging here. Oh, there's a big, he opens the show with a big right hand as Paco, he takes his man. Schaffroth has some wrestling experience, as we mentioned. All-American wrestling in college and a state champion in high school. Paco has heavy fists. Wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of one of those.
Paco did a good job of keeping that hand. As soon as he kind of came in for that underhook to kind of peel him off a little bit. Schaffroth is actually not really reaching with those punches either.
Oh, nice he tagged him. Tagged him with the right hand. And another combination. Oh! And Paco may be hurt. Oh, he took a combination and Paco stares his man down.
Yeah, the rope-a-dope right there, rope-a-dope.
They're right above us now. Two big guys just... No bars hold here. Leg kick by Paco. Well, you can just feel the mat move when these two guys move around. Inside kick.
Going after that knee. I wonder if he has bad knees up there.
Maybe from playing football all those years.
Doing a good job of pacing himself, stepping back, catching a couple of breathers.
Perhaps learned a little lesson from the Lopez fight. Schaffroth trains at Gracie Barra up there in the Portland area. Straight left hand by Schaffroth. Both guys just standing right in the pocket. Paco tries to dip and duck his way.
Nice accurate punches by Schaffroth too.
Oh, he goes down. He got it. Oh, and a hammer fist coming down on Paco. He's hurt. He is hurt. As the punches are raining down, he's trying to cover up. Boy, he took that big shot right to the head. And he survived the onslaught.
Paco's got to tie him up.
He's got to catch his breath and kind of negate those punches. And some blood streaming off the right side of Paco Lafaele.
Paco could take a good punch that we saw before, but that tagged him, rang his bell.
Schaffroth tries to hit the full mount here. And I would just hate to imagine what Schaffroth, if he can get his hands free, what kind of damage he could do to Paco Lafaele. Now flat on his back.
Trying to go for a head and arm choke right here. Steps off to the side, wants to keep that elbow down. They're squeezing, so turn the corner.
And he taps out. Wow. In almost 2 minutes of the first round, Rudy Schaffroth from Clackamas, Oregon, comes to the Blaisdell Arena, shocks this crowd. It was all set up by the power punch.
Very, very accurate hands.
As we take a look at the replay. Right there, oh.
Nice short right hand. Yeah.
Short right hand, looks almost like an uppercut. And the hammer fist coming down.
The end comes at 3 minutes and 2 seconds of the very first round for your winner by submission due to head and arm choke, Rudolph Schaffroth. And a round of applause for Tipo, Paco Lafaele.
A little bit of surprise, Michael and Zuka?
I was surprised at the power punching and that he dropped Paco, because Paco's got a granite chin, man. So imagine how hard that guy hits to actually to put Paco down like that. You know, good strategy. Put him down, went straight to the ground, secure the position, and get the choke.
As we took a look at the tail of the tape between these two flyweights, pretty even between these two combatants.
We did see Mike's power, in the last fight. Always a great wrestler. He's actually Max's wrestling coach, but he has some very, very powerful hands.
That last fight was in March of this year when he knocked out Kana Hyatt right here at the Blaisdell Arena. So both fighters were in black trunks. That is Mizuguchi on the early offensive. Oh, coming off the cage, and Mizuguchi lands one. Trying to take down. Oh, great balance by Nakagawa.
Testing that wrestling right away.
All right, for the single leg takedown here.
Nice takedown.
Good job by Nakagawa to get to his feet.
He's waiting to post that hand up and scramble back up. Great job. Ooh, nice right hand sneaks in.
Overhand right by Nakagawa scores. So in MMA, it's a lot like, and a slip. Boy, they've had some problems there with the logo there in the center of the ring. You saw that in the first match. In the lighter weights of MMA, it's a lot like boxing. We see faster hands by these lighter fighters.
Definitely a lot faster pace. I think you see a lot of these guys is that their strength to weight ratio is so great. So these guys are so strong, they pick each other and throw each other all over the place. So it's very difficult to kind of keep position when the guys are so light and these guys are so strong. You see the guys that get 170 and higher, definitely when they get position, they can control, each other a lot better. Nice double leg takedown there. And good job using that whizzer and that post. You're going to see him try to explode up. Nice. Ooh. I know. He kind of held the fence there.
Yeah. Didn't work out for Mizuguchi, and it's now Nakagawa's on top in a half guard.
So kind of damage. Nakagawa can kind of put this position for.
And he lets his man up. Well, Mizuguchi comes in with a lot of skills, training over the big one.
Oh, nice left right combo there that lands.
Good combo and the shoot attempt.
Good job of keeping that head down, pressure on those hips. Nice body shot there.
Mizuguchi tried to go away with a big right hand, but it didn't hit. Uppercut tried by Nakagawa. Nakagawa was born in Japan, moved to Hawaii when he was 10 years old. Speaks fluent Japanese, as you would imagine.
Nice left hand sneak in. Mizuguchi's doing a good job at punching his way in, mixing it up, changing angles, being difficult to hit. Oh, nice left hook, and lands again.
Nakagawa's fast on his feet as he gets away from the takedown attempt by Mizuguchi.
Mizuguchi got some great takedowns, but Nakagawa's had great positioning, wizard, nice scramble.
About 30 seconds left to go here in the opening round. This is for the state flyweight championship. Oh,
nice.
That woke up Nakagawa. Big left hand and a takedown by Nakagawa.
Splash shot right to mount too. And the good news is only 15 seconds left. Oh, nice sweep there.
Oh, great switch.
To the triangle though. Not enough time to finish though.
And there's the bell signifying the end of round number one. A fast and furious pace between these two flyweights.
So he might have hurt his hand or something. I don't know if that kick when he checked it.
So they're in the corner there. You see Max Holloway in the green shirt, and that's the corner for Mizuguchi. Ross the Boss Ibanez making the trip over from Hilo to be in Mizuguchi's corner. There's Holloway. Well, let's take a look at the replay from round number one.
Nice left-right combo right to a double leg. Switch to single. And Nakagawa did a good job at keeping that head between, right on that hips, putting a lot of pressure there, being heavy, and also damaging those little punches on the other side.
And as you said, the power to weight ratio in these fighters.
Yeah.
Very strong legs, very mobile, very strong, able to, practically do anything in the ring.
And he really didn't go for any takedowns except for Nakamura. I mean, no real takedowns till the very end, and kind of really easy took him down. Nice blast double. Oh, nice left hand comes in.
Mizuguchi acting like more of the stalker here as he just...
He is definitely pressing the fight.
That's right. Tried for the double leg, got a single leg. Kind of a slip and fall there.
I'm just going to change his strategy, maybe go for takedowns. waiting for his opportunity for Nakagawa to kind of take him down here.
High kick.
There it is.
Right up against the cage. Goes Mizuguchi.
Nice. Kind of pulling away from the cage, kind of backfired a little bit.
Yeah. Pulls right into Nakagawa's guard.
Trying to step over that shoulder and arm, possible triangle setup. Oh, here comes the arm bar.
Arm bar.
Mizuguchi wants to keep those hips square, not let them spin out. Nice job of sneaking his hand out of the way.
Scored there with an up kick, did Nakagawa. Passes the guard. Good job of pinning that right arm down.
Yeah. Call it a windshield wiper when you put one leg over, swivel, try to trap that arm. You can try to get that leg, probably get that arm trapped so you can kind of let that left hand go.
Windshield wiper.
Windshield wiper.
That's a good term.
Yeah. Swivel at the knee, trap usually at the legs. Sometimes you have a nice elbow.
So Mizuguchi pretty much in control here of the second round as Nakagawa finds himself on his back.
Just making some space, drops some elbows. Sometimes with these guys, it's actually better to stay in half guard because they're going to scramble up and try to get that leg as a post to get themselves back up. So he wants to lock that down, keep that bottom leg trapped up.
Third man in the ring, Kevin Yoshida, looking for fighters to be active when they're on the ground like that. If there's no activity, he'll stand them up right there. Got a great view.
He's trying to make some space, drop those elbows.
You see Ross the Boss Ibanez right there. Coaching his man as he's trying to gain a better advantage on Michael Nakagawa.
Just getting good positioning here.
If you're Nakagawa, what are you doing now?
Yeah, you want to basically use those underhooks on the thighs to kind of elevate, lift, and right now he's at the foot at the hips, push away. But now he's trying to control posture to kind of minimize damage. He's got a pretty good guard too, so he's been real active. He might kind of swing over to look for an armbar or triangle armbar from this position off of the cage, yeah. Walk off the cage. Always kind of run the risk of getting damaged though. Here comes that swivel.
Yeah.
Gonna have to yank that right arm out or keep those hips square. It's kind of a dangerous position right there for Nakagawa. Actually start for Mizuguchi. Oh, nice up kick.
Up kick.
Yeah. Nakagawa did a good job attacking that arm. He pulls out. He lands that up kick.
45 seconds, Mike. Just over 30 seconds, Mike. Just take your time. Breathe, recover.
Kind of a triangle.
He started the triangle.
Yeah. Nice little active guard there.
Let's take a look at Nakagawa's right eye. It's closing up a bit.
Try to push himself, maybe somersault. Backward roll, sneak that armbar again. He doesn't have that left knee between, so it's going to be difficult to finish. More like maybe a head hook.
So this will go to a third round. But pretty much Russell Mizuguchi's round as he controlled most of the action there for that 5 minutes.
Good job of keeping, preventing a scramble essentially. A lot of guys basically get an underhook, they try to lift, check balances, whatever. Sometimes a little bit of movement creates a scramble position, allows these guys to get back up.
So the second round, pretty much a technical fight as it went to the ground.
Nice single leg, nice elevation. but wasn't able to kind of keep that top position here. He controls that top position. Every time he kind of postures up, though, Nakagawa does a good job at up kicking. But when you up kick, you kind of liable of getting your guard pass. So this is what happened in positioning, keeping his hips nice and low, passing the guard, controlling that top position. Didn't cause a lot of damage, but definitely controlled the fight and consistent damage.
I was paying attention to Nakagawa's right eye, because as he was on the ground, that eye was closing up, and I don't see any swelling by it. So he.
Oh no, yeah, it's like
it is swelling.
Puffed up.
Yeah, it is puffed up. Yeah, you're right.
So it's not going to hinder his ability to kind of see these things, especially on the right side, or his right side.
Yeah, yeah. The mouse is forming right above the eye.
Nice aggression too, coming out, firing.
Great right hand.
Nice body kick. Ooh, nice head kick.
High kick. Doesn't find it. A little bit of slip. And boy, Mizuguchi, Johnny on the spot. He just doesn't let you breathe.
That's close.
He's right on you.
Oh, that right hand stuck in.
Oh, great shoot attempt. As he presses him up the cage. Looked like Nakagawa wanted to throw a punch, and he just ducked right under it. Went for the legs.
Great change of level timing. But Nakagawa's very, very slick with his takedown defense. Nice, strong whizzer. That form across the face to kind of create some space. Spins out nicely. Left into the left hand.
Oh, great takedown by that. But Mizuguchi is just right up. Very quick. Oh, and Nakagawa shows some life. Throws a right and a left. Oh, and a big kick right to the stomach. Nakagawa showing a lot of life. Tags him. Mizuguchi throws back.
Mizuguchi might be hurt. This is the first time that Nakagawa has actually been insisting on aggression. Nice takedown, but got right back up. Oh, nice elbow.
Big elbow. Stuck it in there. He shoots him again. Tries to pick him up, but he just can't get him down. And nice. A great flip. And now Mizuguchi might want to try to pay back for some of those cracks he took early on.
Correct. He doesn't want to be too aggressive in this position. Wants to solidify, try to get his back on the ground. Nakagawa's using a knee shield to kind of create some space. It's been a real back and forth, so I think this round is up to anybody. However, this thing finishes. Here comes the up kick. Oh, nice.
Trying to sneak in that right hand.
Did a good job of controlling those ankles to make sure that up kick didn't sneak in like he did the first two rounds. See if he does the same thing, trying to walk up the cage.
I mean, he's just trying to get up. As you see Max Holloway shouting instructions to his man, Michael Nakagawa.
Trying to assist to his guy to basically kind of get to his side, maybe post that right arm, come up to a scramble position. He's create some space. He's doing a good job of keeping that pressure, that head pressure, constant pressure. They got that waist control. I'm not letting him slip out, and also sliding him off the fence, so he can't sit up. If you sit up, then you post that hand, post the knee, get back up.
And the amount of energy that Nakagawa is expending just trying to ward off the attempts by Mizuguchi. Tries to get up, and boy, like all over him like a cheap suit, right back on him.
Trying to sneak around the back. Nice switch.
Brilliant switch. About a minute left to go. And let's see if Nakagawa has anything more in the tank against Mizuguchi.
Looks like he's in great shape. He's going after him.
Oh, there's that sweeping right hand. Tag the ear. If you're Nakagawa, I think you pretty much have to go for the knockout here. Oh! Just as I said that, good right hand.
Nice body shot. Grazing. This is going to be a difficult one to judge right here, going back and forth positioning. Just when you think that one guy's an upper hand, he lands a good shot. Oh, definitely be an aggressor at the end, though. See if somebody lands a great shot.
Oh, he just switches him around and throws him down. He gets the better of Nakagawa. And there's the bell. Woo. Ending the fight. As both fighters raise their hands and their supporters.
This is going to be a very, very interesting one to judge. And this is the one that when you judge this type of event, you really have to be analytical with the amount of damage, positional control, takedowns. When you take takedowns, how much damage is inflicted when you're in the top position, how aggressive the guy was in the bottom, the submission attempts, and everything.
Well, I think in a lot of the takedowns that Nakagawa tried, Mizuguchi did a good job in flipping it, and he fell right back into a guard or back on top of him.
Yeah.
So it didn't inflict any damage. I thought Mizuguchi kind of controlled the pace of the fight as he was the stalker, as I said in the first round. He was stalking him.
He was pushing, and halfway through then, Nakagawa kind of got a second one. He started landing some punches and pushing the fight.
Right.
As you can see here, controlling, damaging.
And it is difficult because the ring announcer is not even in the ring, so he's probably taking his time and collecting all the ballots from the judges.
Yeah, you know what's happening is that the commissioner's probably reviewing to make sure. So that means this is a sign that how tight the fight was. You know what I mean? They're verifying the scorecards. Maybe there's some last-minute changes in the judge's decision on a per-round basis. They're going to confirm and make sure that they get the initial call correct. Excellent fight, back and forth. Another well-matched up fight by two talented guys.
It seemed that Mizuguchi kind of controlled the wrestling part of the fight, but Nakagawa got in his licks as well.
Definitely. Yeah, when he wanted to take down, he definitely pushed the takedown.
Right.
Let's just see one more round. After 3 hard-fought rounds, the judges have scored this contest for your winner by split decision. He is the new X1 State Flyweight Champion, Russell the Muscle Mizuguchi. And a round of applause for Michael Smash Boy Nakagawa.
So Mizuguchi, the state flyweight champion, he is perfect, perfect amateur. He has never tasted defeat in MMA. Was it the right decision? Michael Nzuka.
I think so, mainly because of the aggression, the takedowns, the damage. Yes.
Russell, congratulations on your win. Incredible performance. What's going through your mind right now?
I don't know. I came here the underdog, and guy has a good training camp, big name. So they know what? Give me a call to contender. Let's go. Oh yeah, I want to thank team, Boss MMA, Penn Training Fitness Center, all my sponsors, and Big Island. We did it.
Russell Mizuguchi, ladies and gentlemen.